Hey YouTube, Kimberzelik here. I got a few new little things here to bring over and share with you. Mainly, what I like here is it's just a metal box. Very metal. I have my father's license plate. Maybe I could call it the family license plate. Yeah, this is going to be very useful. I got about, well, I can put tools in here. I got about a handful of vice grips I can put in there. Okay. Another box, a box of probably sheet metal screws, always useful. Couple power sources here, wall warts. These are for cameras. These are 24 volt, 2.2. There's 24 volt output, and I do use these from time to time. Probably improperly, but I think this is the charging wire for probably for an electric razor, maybe. I imagine that's going to be 110 volt. I don't think this is anything but a socket. Copper-based anti-seize lubricant. Probably 50 years old. Sure, it's still good. And last of all, we've got a 12 volt battery. And I've been looking for a 12 volt source for my dual trans check. Let me take this off and show that to you. This has a 12 volt battery in it. And ever since I was a kid, this thing was around the house. And let's see, let's turn it on. It's on 3,000. And this is the probe.
It's kind of a fundamental limit to how far in the future you can predict. And that's because a couple of effects. But one is that, they're not just orbiting the sun.
Battery check, let's see here, test. So the battery actually still has some zoom to it, but not much. So I'm thinking I can use this battery try to power that up, and then of course another metal box. Okay, I'll bring you back. We're going to get ready to get this thing faced off, center drilled. So I still need to indicate it in. So I'll bring you back for that. Okay, we're going to try to indicate this in. I'm going to try to keep my body out of the camera. I got this set up where I got basically 22 low, 22 high. So there's my low. Loosen that. Tighten my high. 20. So loosen my low, tighten my high. Now we're down to 10 on either side. Loosen the low, tighten the high. Okay, now I'm going to start tightening my highs. Okay, I might have been premature. Let's go back to loosening the lows. Loosen that.
We don't know how much is going on. Even when you got it there, even if you can explode it on the surface, it's not clear what you do. Typically, what happens is you go off the body and the fragments move out.
Okay, let's re-zero that. Okay, I read that as within half a thou. So I'm going to come back and make sure everything is at least. Okay, everything is tight. Okay. And we'll get a facing tool here. I'm going to use high-speed steel first. Got quite a bit to take off of here, right? This is probably at the limit of this lathe. As far as length. I'm just locking my half nut to lock the carriage. That's a bit aggressive. Okay, that was my first cut all the way to the center. But as you can see, we're not touching. I'm not sure how well you can see that. It looks like we probably have 50 thousandths to go. I'll bring you back when we get this cleaned up all the way down. Okay, we got that cleaned up. I'm thinking I'm going to clean some of this up and re-indicate it. And see if see where we sit. I got put a new tool in here that I found. I just honed it up a little bit. So we'll peel off a little of this and re-indicate it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and engage my screw, whatever it is. So I can feed this automatically. We're about 600 RPM. Probably just a thousandth or two on the cut. Put in 5,000. Okay, I just released the half nut there, and in the past, it did actually pull the carriage forward when I did that. But we're nice and clean all the way around here. You can see here. But out here on the end, we're fine. and I want to re-indicate this and see how much it moved, the tool pressure, just that operation. So I'm going to put that right up here on dead center. Pull you down here. And let's get the 0 up around here somewhere. I don't have the best indicators. Okay. All right, let's spin this thing around. Well, to my eye, the needle is a little left of 0, and it is wiggling, but it's not more than 1/4 of a thousandth. I would say it's probably dead on. Okay. All right. Nonetheless, we're going to center drill this and continue cleaning it up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I wanted to point this out, something that can happen if you're not paying attention. I don't know if you can see where that center drill is mounted, but it is not in the center. You watch. So that's why I like to do this without getting my hand in the way, but I like to kind of spin it a little bit as I'm tightening it.
Since then, teams of astronomers have found around 2,000 KBOs. Informed by cutting-edge astronomy,
When I moved it up to the piece, it was real obvious that
We used to think of the solar system consisting of 2 different types of
real obvious I wasn't on center.
terrestrial planets. That would remove their hands.
Next out, the asteroid belt.
Okay, everything clear here? I bring you up a hair.
Collisions. Then come the 4 gas giants. Jupiter and Pluto.
Just give a little touch. Okay, now the moment of truth to see if we can get our center in there.
In July 2015, we'll know for sure what Pluto and its moons look like, and that will provide breakthrough information.
Break that loose.
The most numerous planetary objects in the entire solar system that make up the Kuiper Belt. Actually, the Kuiper Belt is more like a donut, bulging up above and down below the ecliptic where most...
Okay, we're going to be good.
It's kind of like the asteroid belt, but much bigger.
I guess I got more room than I thought I had.
Let's now visit 5 named KBOs in the exact positions they'll be in on July 14, 2015, the day when New Horizons flies by Pluto. Quawa was one of the first Kuiper Belt objects discovered. It's about 1,000 kilometers in diameter, a reddish fluid, covered in water ice, methane, and ethane. And like many
So go ahead and give that a little
tiny moon of its own.
pressure on there. We'll lock it.
Numerous KBOs
So I want to go down and
One of the largest of
clean this up as close to the jaws as I can.
and is made of rock and methane ice.
So I'm going to
Astronomers categorize KBOs
I'm going to use this same tool.
relative to the plane of the solar system. And one of the more highly
Just angle it.
belongs to Make Make, named for a Hawaiian creation deity.
Some of the methane or water ice on this list, some of them just seem to be covered in some brownish, there are grey objects out there.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do that.
Distinct population.
Some of them seem to be very stark ones that are called warm materials, and others are peculiar shapes which suggest they're very cold, strong.
Perhaps the most bizarre and unexpected KBO is
We'll
Hawaii,
pull that out of there and get something that is
made of rock and ice,
leaning to the left a little bit.
with red splotches, and orbited by at least 2 moons. One of the strangest orbits of any KBO belongs to Sedna, discovered in 2003. Its orbit is the most
I guess we're going to switch over here to the carbide.
as close as 76 AU to the sun. But
And I'm going to give it
36
about 90 degrees.
Sedna's strange
See how close I can get.
seems to link it to an even vaster cloud of objects, ready for exploration by future generations. The Oort cloud is an immense icebox of long-period comets, from 10 to 100 times more distant than the Kuiper belt, surrounding all the known worlds of our solar system.
Okay, I think I'm good there.
This is what was left over. Pluto is the first member of that group.
Got a clearance there.
And humanity's exploration of the Kuiper belt, we first have to get to Pluto. And that means getting a mission approved, a spacecraft designed and built, and delivered to the launch pad on time. And none of that is easy.
Okay, I'm touching there. Now watch when I release this half nut. I'm going to bring it back without, I don't know what I'm doing. Bring it back. So we'll find our line here. Okay, we're going to call that 0. Dial here. And I can't quite get to the end of the tool there, so I need to move my tail stock back and bring the quill, extend the quill out a little further.
In this when I was a boy, so I've been somewhere between in the groove and stuck in a rut for 40 years.
There had been some thought about sending one of the twin Voyager spacecraft past Pluto.
Okay, let's tighten that up. A little spin here. A little pressure. I'm going to put in 10,000. I'll do 15. Tight. I disengage the half nut. Let's see what the carriage does. It's actually behaving pretty well. Okay, actually did very well.
The resolution to get up close enough to really see what's going on.
You know, maybe the fact that all this is a little loose, you know, the pressure eliminates the backlash, and as long as I keep everything going that direction. So what I'm going to do is turn this around and get it re-indicated, and we're going to center drill, clean this up and center drill the other end of that. So I'll get that turned around and get back with you.